Orion, what's up, my man? DFLYGMTJ123, what's up? What is up, guys? Oh, we're just getting some things figured out. This is the first one back. I'm trying to get my chat on my tablet. Oh, I bet you. We do this. No, but I don't want it to do this. I want to be able to do... Why does my music sound weird on my stream from last night? That's concerning. Oh, we're good. There we go. I can see everyone. I can hear everyone. Now let's see... This is gonna drive me nuts. I have to turn down the volume. But see, I don't want the volume on this. I want the volume from my Spotify now. I might have to do it on my phone. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to look at chat on my phone for today until I can figure this out. Give me one sec, chat. Mic test, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, test. Yes, you can. Money. Omar, what's up, Omar? All right, we're doing legs today, guys. An important part of doing legs is stretching. Stretching is probably one of the most important things you can do for anything, not just for lifting, but I would say 3/4 of people's problems with their aches and pains has to do with stretching. And I'm only seeing myself when I'm down in this position. I wonder if I come up and stretch my upper body, you're gonna be able to see me. Nope, you're not going to. Let me change the camera. How'd that do? That should be good. Money. We figured it out. D-Fly, you're 7. Nice, my man. You're a little too young to lift weights, but nevertheless, it's never a bad thing learning about lifting weights. God, my back is huge. Thank you, God. It's 3 a.m. I'm cooked. Nice, bro. What did I cook? I'm assuming you're meaning for Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving, we did steak, and then all the sides. We did mashed potatoes, homemade stuffing with organic bread. We did cornbread. Hold on, let me just, for my own edification, make sure everything's working. I want to hear how I'm speaking right now. All right, that's good. I might have to turn. Can you guys hear me okay? I think I need to switch this. Never been accused of my voice not projecting, but here, let's do this in the front pocket. Since every shirt I own has one. There we go. I think that'll be better. All right. A little different than the Fortnite stream. Right now, I'm stretching the front of my quadricep where it intersects into your IT band, which your IT band connects into your hips. I have really bad hips, especially in the front. And I am too fat right now to properly stretch my quadriceps. So this is a quad slash IT band slash hip stretch that I'm doing right now. And this is more for the right leg, although you will feel it on the inner part of your left leg. You will absolutely feel it in there too. Other way was better, huh? So I'm gonna switch it into my hat, the mic. Is this better? Is the mic better? The person telling me that the mic was not good there before? All right. Like I said, you're also gonna get a stretch on your left leg, your front leg. You'll get a stretch in your groin and the inner part of where your hip interconnects into your hamstring. All right, so I guess the hat is better. Money. D-Fly, it's 4:25 for you. Nice, so you're Central Time. All right. Give a little hamstring stretch if my gigantic stomach isn't in the way. Guys, I'm about 60 pounds overweight right now. This is day one. Day one of getting back in the best shape of my life. Last time I was in the best shape of my life was 2016, 2017. I weighed 185 to 195 pounds, and I was 6% body fat. Now I weigh about 260 to 270 pounds. And I would say I'm at least 40% body fat. I'm really fat right now. This is the most unhealthy I've ever been, which is part of the reason why we are going to do this, is because this is going to hold me accountable. You guys are going to hold me accountable. That's one reason. The other reason is I've been a personal trainer for 15 years. I think that's why I let myself go, because I know that I can get back to it. Not easily. It's hard work. But I enjoy the work, especially when I'm in it. I really like the work. I've wanted this. Trust me, I think I think I have more expertise in what I'm doing right now than I do in Fortnite. I've been lifting weights since I was 13 years old, and I'll be 41 in February. So. Although I've been playing video games since I was 5, so... Oh, Ryan, I'm trying to get a job. How old are you, Ryan? What kind of job are you looking for? What are you looking at? What are you looking to do? My first job was when I was 10. Luckily, my dad had a contracting company, and I was able to unload heavy boxes. Man, the left one hurts a lot more. Again, with this stretch, it's really, you're stretching your back leg. You're stretching your, I mean, it shouldn't stretch your quadricep, but it does. It's your quadricep, but really it's more your IT band. Your IT band is the biggest ligament in your body, and it connects your hips into your quadricep. Your hips are the same thing as your shoulders. They're ball and socket joints. I've had shoulder surgery from playing baseball for years, but I have really tight hips because they're really big. So I need to stretch them out, especially if we're trying to do something like squatting. Squatting is to legs as bench pressing is to shoulders. They're heavily, heavily used. So stretching them and making sure that they have a proper range of motion is critical. There's a lot of debate that people say that you shouldn't stretch before you lift, and it's BS. It's absolute BS. If you really look at the nuts and bolts of lifting weights, muscle stretches and contracts. It elongates and it shortens. So if it's moving, it would make sense that the more flexibility you have, the more relaxed you are, the more warmed up the muscle is. And you'll see me moving like this. I'm not doing this, I mean, I'll do some static or sitting still stretches, but this is also a warm-up. It's not just stretching. I'm warming up my muscles to the idea that, okay, we're gonna put pressure on you. We're gonna put tension on you. Get ready to work. Oh, my legs are so small right now. That's one. I can tell you exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stay consistent with this. My legs are gonna get humongous again, and my shoulders and my traps are gonna get big again. I really have not lifted very much in like 2.5 years. 24 and 25 are my worst years for fitness. I have not really lifted weights consistently since 2023. Just fell into some bad habits. Eating poorly. Eating is so important too. We'll cover that later though. Eventually what I want for the stream, guys, is to do this. I'm gonna show you my supplementation, which I'm not even taking supplements right now. I don't think I need to yet. I probably will now that what did I say? You guys are holding me accountable. Now that I'm doing this in front of the camera, I can promise you the next time I will take supplements, which if any of you saw the last gym stream that I was doing, I would show you the supplements I would take as pre-workout. Right now I'm just drinking an energy drink, which is horrible, and we're gonna fix that. We'll change it. Ideally, before you work out, you wanna have sugar, you wanna have creatine, and you wanna have branched chain amino acids before and during the workout. So you should have 3 different shakes or 3 different drinks that you make when you work out. A pre-workout, an intra-workout, intra meaning in the middle of your workout, and post-workout. All 3 of those drinks will have sugar in it, like actual sugar, real sugar. Only time, if you have a weight loss goal like me, which I understand a lot of you guys are younger, and you're probably thin, and you don't need to lose a bunch of weight like fat Uncle BeauDeez does. But if you do need to lose weight, sugar affects your metabolism, good and bad. Sugar's good before you work out and after you work out. It's pretty much horrible any other time of the day, which is why, that's why I drink Zevia. That's why I drink these Zevia drinks. It's because the Zevia drinks don't have sugar in them. Sugar spikes insulin. Insulin tells your body to either pull protein into the muscle or it tells you to store things as fat. So every time you're drinking something sugary, you're sending a chemical signal to the rest of your body that I need to store fat. That is the deal. I hope you have a great, what the heck? What are you talking about, brother? I use cane sugar. That's perfect, Orion. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So this stretch is, again, it's more hips. It's for your inner thigh, and then it's also for the back side where your hamstrings inserts into your glute. Organic cane sugar is what I use as well. That's what I get it in the baking aisle of the grocery store. So we're going forward right now. And eventually, what I'm gonna do is turn like this. This is really good for your lumbar spine. When you twist like this, if I wasn't so, again, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but if I wasn't so fat, my stomach wasn't in the way, I could rotate and I could actually pop my lumbar. My lumbar is your lower back. You have 3 zones of back muscles or back bones in your body. You have cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. Lumbar is the very lowest, that's the most common type of leg pain. You have thoracic, which is in the middle. Those are the biggest discs in your back. Those are the big ones. And then you have cervical, which is also a very common place for pain because that's your neck. Your neck's a part of your spine. So that twisting, this twisting over here is one of the only ways that you can pop your lumbar spine. But even if you can't pop it, stretching, your muscles a lot of times are too tight to allow your bones to pop, which, I was always told that popping your knuckles is bad for you. Popping knuckles is good for you. It releases stress and tension in the joints. And it's the same is true with like your neck, your shoulders. Over popping isn't good, but it's absolutely good for you. And you use stevia. Ryan, my man. You're way ahead of the game, bro. Landon back in the chat. What's up, Landon? 13, but I need to be 14, but my birthday is in February. Oh, dude. What day is your birthday, Orion? My birthday is February 13th. Another Aquarius. Krillgoy, you're awesome. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a bunch of chat I missed, guys. Sorry. JBOB capital FR. Video game since you were like 6 or 7? No, 5. 5 years old. All right. When I turn like this is more like in the middle of your thigh and the inside, more toward your knee. But it's the same thing. This is where your hip inserts into your thigh, which we're gonna be squatting. That's the first thing we're gonna be doing. And then the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my back leg and attempt to put it behind me, and that's gonna stretch the outside of your hip, the part of your hip where your hand lays if you're gonna stand up straight and have your arms at your sides, right where your wrist and your hand would be. That's the part that we're stretching right now. So that's the entire left hip. Now let's do the right one. Woo! This is even a workout for me, bros. That's how out of shape Uncle BeauDeez is. February 4th, dude, that's one of my very good friends of a long time. I've known him since I was 14 or 15 years old. That's his birthday. That's awesome, man. Another Aquarius. You're the same astrological sign that I am. Makes sense why we're bros, why we're fun, we have fun hanging out together. Ooh. I really wish you guys could listen to the music I'm listening to my headphones. I think it's a lot better than the music you're probably listening to on the stream. Eventually, because my streaming room is just right, it's on the other side of this wall right here. So to run a cable around through here would not be, that's actually gonna be what happens eventually. Right now, you guys are just on my laptop, on the freezer right behind me. You doing any Fortnite today? Right after this, bro. My goal is to get on Fortnite in the next 90 minutes. Whether or not that happens, I'm gonna tell you, that's the problem with life, is things do not happen in the time frames that you think. All right, we're done with hips. Now let's do some hamstrings. I'm not even going to attempt to touch my toes. That's what's crazy. I used to be able to touch every part of my foot. So now we're just gonna, this is hamstring. I even feel a little bit of calf, which means everything's tight. And we'll just transition to this because I know I can grab my foot like this. It's also lower back too. So you usually want to stretch I mean, any stretching is good, guys. And when you lift weights, you'll know what's good and what's bad. Like, as far as muscles that need to be stretched, because they'll either be tight or they'll be discomfort while you're lifting. And everything's interconnected. So, like, I've never had hip pain. Never a day in my life have I had hip pain. But I have lower back pain. I've had lower back pain since I was 17 years old when I was playing football. And it's from tight hips, because your lower back muscles insert into your hips. And if your hips aren't flexible, then the muscles in your hips can't help the muscles in your lower back, and your lower back ends up doing all the work, and then you start to get pain, fatigue, and then you throw out your back, which is pulling a muscle. That's when you pull muscle. So that's why stretching is so paramountly important. Before I started stretching, which I started when I was 29 or 30, I would have an injury at least once a month. Once a month, bros. Either lower back, shoulder, forearm, wrist. And then I started stretching, and then I went like 5 years without being injured, like at all. All right. I got a couple more stretches, and then we're gonna get started. And then we're gonna foam roll, then we're gonna get started. This is another hip exercise. You use stevia for your tea. Nice, Orion. Yeah, you don't want to use sugar. Like I said, sugar is only for before you exercise, during your exercise, and after your exercise, when your body is consuming a ton of energy, which I've got all the supplements in my damn cabinet. I might just go get my frickin' shaker cup and go get it. Because the other thing that you guys all should be taking is creatine. Creatine's actually a nootropic, which a nootropic is a fancy word that means it's good for your brain and it increases brain functionality. So creatine is an amino acid. You'll hear that word a lot from me. It's an amino acid. There's millions of different, literally millions of amino acids. Creatine is one. It draws water wherever it goes. So for working out, why you take creatine is because it draws water into your muscle. A more hydrated muscle, number one, is going to perform better, but number two, when you tear it apart, which that's what lifting weights is, you're literally putting microscopic tears into the muscle, blood rushes in, and if you're eating the right proteins, you have the right amino acids in your bloodstream, and you have the right nutrition, all the protein and all of the amino acids will go to those tears and they'll repair the muscle, and it'll actually get stronger than it was before. So when you use creatine pulls more of those things in because they're all water soluble. Everything that you put inside your body gets turned into liquid, if that makes sense. That's what your stomach acid is for. So if everything's liquid and creatine pulls liquid into the muscle, wouldn't it make sense that your muscles would get harder and your muscles will perform better under stress if you're taking creatine, because they're pulling more liquid into your muscles? But not just that, they've shown in the last 5 years that it increases neuroplasticity, which is how your neurons in your brain communicate with one another. One neuron fires the other information, the other one receives it. That's how we think. And they say that creatine increases that activity, because remember, we're all made of electricity on the inside, bioelectricity. That's how your brain works, is with electric waves. And water is very, very electric conductive. Oh, shoot. So, creatine's, long story short, without my stupid long explanation, creatine's good for your brain, it's also good for your muscles. So creatine's something you guys should be taking. The amount you should take is probably 5 to 10 milligrams, 5 to 10 grams a day. And if you're lifting, you should do 5 grams before, 5 grams after. If you're a new creatine user. Jesus Christ. Can I even speak? Noah Greer, what's up, Noah Greer? Use carb gels too, my man. That's awesome. Oh, bro. This is so freaking painful. This probably means it's good. It's not painful in a bad way, it's painful in a good way. It's like when you're lifting weights and it gets hard at the end, versus when you feel like a sharp pain, you're like, oh, poop. That's not good. All right, now let's do quads. Oh, man. See, I'm probably stretching at least 10 minutes longer because I'm talking to you guys. So it's win-win-win. It's good for the channel, it's good for me. And you guys get to learn something from someone that's done this their entire life, if it's something that you should do, which I'm telling you, everyone should do this. Everyone. Everyone can benefit from lifting weights. Male, female, old, young, hurt, healthy. I really got into weight training. I became a personal trainer after I had shoulder surgery. And I remember like the first week they said my physical therapy was to move a mouse around on a pad. And it was so painful. And then a year later I could press like 30, 40, 50 pounds over my head. And I just thought that was so cool that your therapy is what gets you there. And physical therapy is weight training. That's all it is. It's weight training with very, very, very light, like feather weight, light weights. That's what it is. Okay, one more stretch on each leg, on each side. This is quadricep. I'm literally too fat to reach behind my leg and grab my leg right now. It's the first time it's ever happened in my life. Very embarrassing. I've always been very comfortable with being embarrassed though, so it's not embarrassing to me. I mean, it's embarrassing compared to, you know, like I said, how flexible I used to be and everything else, but life happens, you know? I tell people I traded in my fitness for my job success. When I was really thin and in really good shape, I wasn't working as much as I do now and at the level that I do now, so at least that's how I justify it in my mind. BeauDeez playing some self-esteem mental games. Oh. Ooh. Holy, dude, I'm sweating. And it's nice outside, it's not even hot in here. You see all the moving boxes behind me? Dude, when I moved in here, the garage was 105 degrees. 105. It was crazy. It was so hot in here. No, you're eating pasta soup. That's exactly what I want to hear when I'm trying. That's awesome though. I'm jelly, super jelly. All right, so the stretching's done. Thank you, stretch pad. And I do a different stretch for my upper body. You guys will see that tomorrow when I do shoulders. My split right now is chest or back on Monday or on day one. And then day two is whatever you didn't do on day one. So if it's chest day one, then it's back day two. If it's back day one, then it's chest day two. Legs in the middle, which is today. I've already done back and chest this week. I didn't film it. And then Thursday and Friday is what do you call it? Shoulders and arms. Never arms and then shoulders. Those two do not get changed. Where is my foam roller? Right here, right in front of me. Guys, this right here is one of the best things that you can buy. They're super cheap. You can get them for 10 bucks on Amazon, 10 or 15 bucks. I think this one's like 20 or 25 bucks. I got it at Sports Authority or Dick's. That's what they call Sports Authority now, is Dick's. I got this at Dick's. All right. Maybe I'll try to do it from the side so you guys can see a better angle. This is a chiropractor. So literally, remember there's three parts of the back I was talking about? Your cervical, your thoracic, and your lumbar. I'm gonna pop all of them right now. So I like to start on my shoulders up here and just get some weight on the back of my shoulders. Just to get my back used to, you know, you're gonna bear all of my weight in a second. Let's move a little bit forward. Move a little bit forward. Oh. Let's move forward a little bit. Feels a little bit better. Yep, I just felt 2 pop there. Alright. So we're going from upper thoracic to lower thoracic. It's rare that you can get lumbar in these, but it happens. Alright, and you just slide. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, that felt so good. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, I just got another one. 6 back pops. We got any more? Oh, 7. Ooh. Man. People that don't foam roll are nuts, especially if you have back pain. If you have back pain and you don't foam roll, I don't know what to do for you. It is like the best. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh. While we're here, I guess I should foam roll my hips a little bit. Yep, just felt my hip pop. It's painful, man. It's like half shiatsu massage and half chiropractor. And I'll tell you too, exercising is not for the faint of heart. You gotta have a high threshold of pain. It's pretty much all painful. But I think what happens is you start to grow to like the pain because you associate the pain with good stuff, with feeling good. I know this pain is not permanent, it's temporary, and it's making me better. And it makes me sweat, and every drop of sweat is weakness leaving your body. All right, that's all we're gonna do for today. The best thing ever. This thing is the best. Let's find a good camera angle for squats. Excuse me. Still burping out Thanksgiving. All right. Let's just move it a tad bit this way. Okay. Ready to squat. Well, we got one more thing to do. How to do this. Let's do this right here. I don't squat this deep. I just... I find going this slow, again, just warms up your hips. All right. And it also gets you warmed up. We'll do a couple warm-up squats without the bar. And all we're doing is the bar today, guys. We're doing front squats, which are your weakest squats. You can, it's like half. If you put the squat bar on the back, yeah. If you put your squat rack, or you put the barbell on your back, barbell on the back is way stronger. But in my opinion, and just with my experience, I think front squats are better. I feel way more sore after front squats. And when you get really, really strong in the gym, it becomes less about being able to manipulate really heavy weight and more about like feeling sore. My Thanksgiving dinner is great, but there's way too much of it left in me. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands around my head, like Jesus said. All right. First set. We're only doing 3 sets today. Again, I'm in really bad shape right now. So normally I would do drop sets. I would go heavier. Today we're just gonna do 3 sets of everything because you don't want to overdo it. It's like getting into a warm tub. You put your foot in, that adjusts, you get another foot in, and slowly but surely you get in. You can't just do everything all at once and exercise or you get hurt and then you can't exercise at all. The main point of everything that we're doing right now is to stay in the gym. All right, first set. And this is my first set with I've been doing goblet squats with the dumbbell. This is my first set with the barbell in half a year, if not a year. Feels pretty good. We might add some weight. Oh yeah. Excellent. Felt really good. Legs feel good, back feels good, hips feel good. We're doing all right. I might increase the weight. I am gonna increase the weight. We're gonna put a 10 ski on. Whew. All right. Leg day's the hardest day, guys. By far. By far, this is the hardest day. You will be more out of breath, you will sweat more, and it will be the hardest. The next exercise is the hardest. And you wanna know how I know? Because I've trained probably 2,000 people in my life. And I've done every day with them, and I've had advanced clients. I've had clients coming back from injury. I've had clients like me that are overweight and have not exercised a lot. And they all say the same thing. They all say the same thing, which is, I hate lunges. I hate step-ups. Girls like the squats because they know what it does for them. But not as many people complain about squats. Next thing we're doing is lunges. You'll see why. It's literally double the amount of work with one leg. Let's go. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. And then if you're going really heavy, you take a big breath before you go down. Blow it out on the way up. Breathing is incredibly important when you're lifting weights. Money. 45, 55, 65. That's the most I've squatted in almost a year. The last set. I want to go heavier, I really do. I'm feeling good. But the time for that will be later, when I have more experience doing this again. I do not have a lot of experience right now. My muscles aren't used to it. They've essentially had 2 years off. And even though I've been squatting since I was 13 years old, and you'll see, I'm gonna get newbie gains. I promise you. Next week, this will be a 25. Promise you. It's the same with bench. Like a month ago, when I started benching again on incline, I can only get a 10 on each side. So a 10 on each side is what I just squatted. That's 45, 55, that's 65 pounds. I did 185 pounds 3 weeks later for a set of 8. And as you have that experience, you have to build up to it though, if you're coming back to it. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is you need to be very, very cautious when going heavy and going hard. Elijah! What up, Elijah? How you doing, bro? Thank you so much for coming to my gym stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate. All right, we need a banger song for this third set. Blood on the Leaves from Kanye's not going to do it. Neither is that Breaking Benjamin song. This will do. I'm not going to tell you this one. This song's my little secret. Speaking of that, I need to add a song to my playlist. Speaking of secret songs. That's it, squats are done. Oh, that felt fantastic. That felt so good. Feels good to be back. Now, normally, I would lunge with weight on my back, but I kid you not, I am so fat right now, my own body weight is like having a 40-pound bag on my back. So when a lunge is a one-leg exercise, I got all the weight. I got my weight right here, guys. We got this though. Day one. Guys, we're gonna be looking back at this stream in 3 months. I'm gonna turn this into content. Big things. I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life again. Get back down to 6% body fat. Maybe get real big before I do that. Not real big, I'm obviously real big, but when I'm really strong, I'm like 240, which would be a 20-pound weight loss for me. That's when I can squat a lot, bench a lot. I might stay there for a little bit and then do a cut, do like a cut series. But first things first, I gotta stop looking like I'm obese, like I am an obese cow. I need to stop snoring. My blood pressure's garbage. So many things go bad for you when you don't exercise, believe me. Believe you me. Where'd Elijah's comment go? Oh, there it is. What up? Jackson! Bro, I'm playing Fortnite. Why does everyone assume I'm not playing Fortnite? When's the last time I did not play Fortnite? All right, we're going to try this without holding onto the bar. I have a Smith machine right next to me. I'll show you the Smith machine. It's like my favorite machine that I have. Bo, you're procrastinating doing your lunges. Shut up! So that's my Smith machine. It's also a cable crossover. So usually I take that red bar and I lower it to about where the barbell is on my half cage, and I will do lunges that way. Because I was, believe it or not, I was too weak to do lunges. My legs were too weak. I think they're gonna be okay right now. We got Rihanna Umbrella playing. I'd do anything to this song. All right, we're gonna keep our hands in front. Normally I would put weight on my back and do these. We're gonna hands in front. We're gonna just do static ones, which means not moving. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna keep right here. Come back, knee touch, come up. Now normally what I would do is put my knee in the air, which causes your glute to flex more because your pelvic flexion or flexing of your pelvis happens. But we're just gonna go knee front. We'll do that next week. Not knee front, foot. 2, 3, 4. I might put my sandals back on for this one. You're mid-set, Bo. 5, I need my sandals. That hurts my toe. I should have my shoes on. I just hate wearing shoes because I'm too fat. Oh yeah, much better. 6, 7, 8, switch, 1, 2, 3. Driving with your heel right here. 4. Keeping the weight off the front of your foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those suck. Those are hard. I'd say that's the hardest exercise in all weightlifting. Is a lunge, or a variation of a lunge. There's lots of cruel variations of that as a trainer you can do. Orion! Dubs in the chat for Orion. Just got a victory royale. Nice, Orion. My man. You love to see it. See, now my back's starting to tighten up. A little bit, not much. I can promise you it would be out of commission if I did not stretch. I would not be able to do these. And again, everything's harder than it was last week. Incredibly important. Things should be harder every single week, or you're not doing something right. Here we go. You got this, Bo. Time to go to work. This is where if you have anger, guys, it comes in real handy. Don't wait in between, just get it done. Get it done, Bo. Don't wait. Do it. We're not out of the woods yet. We got one more set. We got one more set. Jory Love Food Reviews. What is up? Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel. Jackson D's. Oh, by the way, can I wait till tomorrow? Tomorrow's going to be the biggest live event ever. I think so. Oh man, I like it. This is what's needed for change. I need to change. This is what's needed. This feeling I got right now. I'm out of breath, I'm sweating. I'm not looking forward to this third set, but I am looking forward to this third set because we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better from it. Each set, we're getting better. Every single one. Hate the way I look. I hate it. I'm disgusted by myself when I see myself on this video. Gotta do it. Has to be done. It's not an option. It's not a choice. These are the things you gotta tell yourself, man. When you don't wanna do something, you wanna change. How bad do you want it? We trade what we want most for what we want now. You trade it. What I want most is to be back in my best in shape. What I want now is to go sit my ass on the couch and drink a soda or game. It's not making me better this way. This is what I want. Let's go to work, Bo. Come on. How bad do you want it? money, switch. Come on, Rihanna, get me there. I'll hide under the umbrella. I'm already under the umbrella. Let's go, baby. Last one. We survived. We survived. We're still here. Oh. I wonder. It's pouring rain. It's pouring rain. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab my step. Where'd my phone go? Where's Doctor my phone go? Whew. Those lunges killed, bro. They killed. Oh, man. Can this hold my weight? I feel like it can. This is a coffee table I built in 21. Yeah, end of 21. November, December. It's a little wobbly. I'm not a huge fan of that. I wonder, no, it wouldn't work. If we do that with that, let's try this. If you guys see me fall, I'm deleting the video immediately. And it's okay to take, like that last set of lunges really took it out of me. So we're gonna take like a, probably 5-minute break here. And I'd say we're at least 2 minutes into it. 2. When I used to lift really heavy, I would take 2 to 4 minutes in between each set because I'd be gassed like this. I would go 100% every single set. This would actually probably be good to box squat on also. Box squats were literally if I were just to stand up, sit down, that's a box squat. Because look, this is my box. All right, let's get a good song. No Diarrhea Jane. This is a good song, I don't know the name of it though. Like a deer in the headlights, that's what it's called. Oh! Remember, think like a bush, work out, become stronger. You know it, Jackson. Now again, If I was doing this with weight, I would take my leg up like that. Or if I was in better shape, I should say. But we're just gonna tap our toe for now. I think that glute flexion would be bad for my back and my hips. I'm not in shape for that yet. I've always excelled at these. My quadriceps are one of my strongest muscles in my body. Same with my triceps. It's the same thing. Quadricep, 4 muscles, quad, that's in your leg. Tricep, 3 muscles, tri, that's in your arm. These are so easy for me compared to lunges. I used to do these with 185 pounds on my back. Yeah, these are way easy. I might do some weight. Those are so easy. I don't think we're ready for back mounted weight. We'll grab some dumbbells. Just so you guys can see this setup too. I don't want to move the camera, but there's a dumbbell rack and a plate weight rack right beneath you. We use 2 plates. Adrian Perry! Whew. Adrian's on the football team. I know he lifts weights. God, I'm so fat. This is gonna be good too. Seeing myself this way angers me so much. I'm gonna be able to put the broccoli down and put the mac and cheese down. Put the broccoli in and put the mac and cheese down, not make it. Oh, I can't stand it, dude. We got this. We got this, man. This is so easy, as long as this table doesn't collapse, which it's not going to. It was built by BeauDeez. Before BeauDeez was BeauDeez. BeauDeez, BeauDeez, BeauDeez. Free marketing. I did all this stuff with my clients. When you guys see me on stream tomorrow and I can't walk, it's because of this hour of my life. Uh-oh, Kanye. All of the lights. I love Kanye West. Woo! 2 down, 1 to go. That's the hardest leg day gets. Squats, step ups, and lunges. Felt that one a little bit more. I think the weight is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Want you to see all of the lights. Whoa, bro. Whoa, box. Can't wait for the live event, for sure, man. Thank you, Adrian. New set. Looks good. Thank you, my man. Jackson, I find it hard to believe you've commented the last 2 shorts and I didn't comment. If I didn't, I will comment, my man. Thank you for pointing that out. That makes me want to do it even more, buddy. All right. Whew. How bad you want it? We want it pretty bad. Today the accomplishment's just doing everything. It's not even like I'm trying to, that's when the real challenge comes. When you have heavy weight that you've never done before, and you know you can lift it, you just have to get over the fear and the anxiety falsely created in your mind around not being able to do something. That was me with squatting 4 plates. When I squatted 4 plates, for the first time I had a mental block about it and I got seated in the squat rack. 2 years later I was repping it for 8. Most I ever did was 4 plates and a 25 on each side. I could do that for 3. I never wanted to do a 1 rep max of squats. I like my knees too much. Yes, sir. Work off that Thanksgiving and earn the next Thanksgiving meal we're getting after this lift. Super important to lift right, or to eat right after you lift. Crazy important. Ooh. Grrr. Nice. Done. All right. We've done squats for the glutes. We've done lunges for the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings. And I would say to a lesser extent, step-ups are the same thing. Now it's time to just do the hamstrings and a little bit of glute with a RDL, Romanian deadlift, Russian deadlift. It's also known as a stiff-legged deadlift, which that name's actually misleading because you don't want stiff legs. You want them somewhat straight, but you don't want them locked straight. Ooh, I need a break after that one. My back is barking at me. We're going all the way this time. How's this camera angle look? Oh, terrible. No, wait. Let's just... Yeah, it should be good right there. Should be good. All right, I want to give my back a little bit of a rest. If you have a bad lower back like I do, this is a difficult exercise to do. That helps. That always helps. Yep, instantly helps. And I shouldn't be putting my dirty shoes on my beautiful barbell. Ooh. If you guys could smell the inside of this gym right now, I don't think you'd be watching. Okay. All right, so an RDL. You want your legs straight but slightly bent. So you don't want them locked out, okay? You want them loose. You don't want them bent. You want them loose. This to me is straight, but that's locked out, okay? You want them loose. They can bend a little bit when you go down, a little bit. My hamstrings and my back are super tight, especially right now. So it's not gonna be the greatest range of motion, but it's just, you're basically just doing a weighted hamstring stretch. That's what a lot of these exercises are. That's what a fly is. It's really this, its closest exercise cousin to an RDL would be a chest pectoral fly. Oh, I just felt my back crack. That was amazing. All right. We're only doing 7. 8 is my favorite rep range. I like 8, 6, and 4. 4 is if you're lifting really heavy. Generally, if I'm gonna do 3 sets of something all at the same weight, it's gonna be 8 reps. Ooh, I'm waddling. I got the leg day waddle going. Duckles! Benching 325. I haven't done that in a long time. I know Adrian's not benching 325. And if you are, I want to see that footage. Most I ever bench pressed is 3 plates and a 25 on each side. 3 plates on each side, assuming they're 45-pound plates, that's 315. And then you add 50 pounds to that. So that's 365. That's my all-time max bench press. And I was as big as I am back then, except I was lifting every day, lifting real heavy. I was 28 years old, lived in Idaho, living by myself, making a ton of bad decisions, both with food and everything else in life that you can. Just fat, man. It's crazy that I'm more unhealthy now than I was back then. Things gotta change. Things absolutely have to change. And they start with day one, and today is day one. Today is day one. Today is day one. They change. They change. Let's go. Back feels better already. Let's go, let's get a good stretch on these. Yeah, there we go. Hamstrings and calves, feel that. That was way better. Way better. Oh man, I've got a long way to go, but it starts today. It starts today. Vibes high, positivity high. When I built like crap and I was a horrible build player, and I just got done playing zero build for a year and a half, I didn't think about that I got a long way to go. I thought I'm gonna get so good, and I still am. I'm still in that process. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in build. That's why I love Fortnite so much. It's not like COD where it's like, oh, I just put my aim better, or I just put my movement better. There's so many things to improve within Fortnite. In a Fortnite build fight, there's no other video game like it. There's never been anything like it. I think Fortnite's harder than this. I really do. Fortnite's way harder than losing 60 pounds. First, I want to lose 20. I want to lose 20 before my birthday. How about that goal? My birthday is February 13th. I want to be down to 240. That is my goal. And I want to get back to lifting 5 to 6 days a week and not lifting every other day. I need to do that. Because I've convinced myself that I'm old, and I'm not old. Nothing hurts. Both my knees are fine, my neck's fine, my back's fine. My ankles are fine. Every joint in my body is fine. No excuses. None. You need to lose 20 before the live event. I'd need to sit in the sauna for a long time for that one. I need to do that again too. I need to start sitting in the sauna more. And sitting in the red light. All right, third set of these. And then we're gonna isolate. This is really, and this is a beginner leg day, guys. Normally I would do a different type of squat. I'd either do a Jefferson squat or I would do a box squat. And I would do walking lunges. I would do much heavier weighted step up. But we're about to isolate next. I get to sit down. It's really nice. Done with the barbell. Thank you, barbell. My favorite piece of exercise equipment is a barbell. If you gave me a barbell and nothing else, I'd be just fine. Love the barbell. Time for laying hamstring curls. And then we've got seated leg extension. And then we're gonna do some calves. That's the one thing that's nice about every time I get fat, my calves get a little bit bigger so I don't look like I have fish thick legs. Woo! Bruno Mars is just killing it in my ear right now, baby. Love Bruno Mars. Locked out of heaven. I want to get when I transfer the stream over to my streaming PC, I'm just gonna run a cable and a camera out here eventually. When I do that, I'll have my Spotify playlist. You won't be able to hear the music, but you'll be able to see the music. We're still working on being able to see the music, or hear it, excuse me. You can't see music. How we doing? I think we need to go back further. Jesus Christ. 237. This is my first time looking at the views. I guess gym content hits different. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 12. And I got more people watching an hour and 12 of fat me lifting than 5 hours of me playing Fortnite. I told you guys I hadn't seen my final form yet. That's hilarious. All right, last week I did a 5-pound plate. We're gonna go up with a 2.5. All right, we're gonna do it one leg at a time too. That's the other caveat we're throwing in there. Oh yeah, this is a good song. All right. One more. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that weight difference. It seems crazy that it's only a 2.5, but it feels a lot different. That's the other thing too. I need to listen to music when I lift. I've listened to podcasts. I need to stop that. Ooh, chill out, hamstring. One more. Oh. Man, I used to do 100 pounds a leg. We're gonna get back there. I promise you. I got the fire in the belly, man. I do. 2026 is gonna be the best year of my life. And guys, I'm just talking to myself right now. You're just along for the ride. This is all my inner monologue. I'm just saying it out loud for the benefit of chat. Always have a goal. Always have a goal. Work as hard as you can toward it. If you're not, you're gonna fall into bad habits. Being lazy, watching too much TV, eating like crap, drinking way too much alcohol, smoking marijuana, other drugs. You need a goal. You need a goal to keep you on the straight and narrow, always. That's why Fortnite's so important. That's why this gym stream's so important. That's why getting in my best shape is so important. Keeps you. It holds you accountable. Literally, if you have nothing to work toward, you will literally fall apart. I am living, walking proof of that right now. And today is day one. Today, we reverse everything. Today, we go on the good path, the straight and narrow. We go toward our goals. We don't hide from them, run away from them, not think about them. We know what we want, which is so important. Know what you want in life and go after it with everything you've got. I got made fun of my whole life for being fat. Cannot believe I'm fat again. I hate it. I can't wear jeans. I can't wear normal shirts. I get dizzy when I stand up from working too much. I'm sick of it. changes today. It changes right now, every rep. I've done this, guys, many times. I've been this fat 3 or 4 different times in my life, and I have lost it every single time. And what I was just saying in the middle of my set, I am saying that to myself every single chance that I get. Those are the things I think about. It angers me. That's why I said earlier, if you have anger, this is the place to use it. I'm angry. I'm mad it's hard to tie my shoes. I'm mad that I have to wear freaking gym shorts everywhere because I'm too fat to fit in the clothes that I want to wear. Angers me. You think about those things. You dwell on those things. You let them anger you. You focus that anger. You channel that anger into more energy. I'm not tired. I got more in the tank. I got more. I can do more. No organizing of Fortnite playing. You guys are playing without me. It's not fair. I did not approve of any of this. Duckles and Jackson, there will be no meetup until the stream. None of you are allowed to play the game unless I'm playing. I'm kidding. Last set of these. Come on, Bo. Oh, I hate these. Two more. Two more. Money. Oh, I'm so glad those are done. My hamstrings are so weak. My hamstrings and my biceps. Two of the weakest body parts that I have. Get leg extensions next. So these are isolation exercises, guys. What we just did was a hamstring isolation exercise. What we're now about to do is a quadricep isolation exercise. Isolation exercises are meant for the end of the lift, not the beginning. In the beginning of the lift is when you have the most energy. Energy when you lift is derived from glycogen inside of the muscle. That glycogen gets depleted the more and more a muscle is used. So when you're in the beginning of your workout, you want to do compound exercises. Compound meaning more than one. An exercise that involves more than one muscle. So squats. Squats is your glute, your quadricep, your hamstring, and your hip flexors. That is a compound exercise. What do you think you can lift more on, a compound exercise or an isolation exercise? An isolation exercise only uses one muscle. A compound exercise uses multiple muscles. And there is a math equation, I don't know what it is, I think it's 2.5 times something pi root of square root in Big Bang Theory, a million, is how you get a muscle to grow. A muscle needs weight on it. A muscle needs things on it to grow. It needs pressure, it needs resistance. You cannot put as much resistance on the muscle when you're doing an isolation exercise as you can doing a compound exercise. So that's why big exercises come first in the lift.
Unless you're Dorian Yates and you're deadlifting literally 800 or 900 pounds and it's bad for your back, and you deadlift at the end because you don't want to deadlift that much because it's called fatiguing, pre-fatiguing. That is for the 0.1% of people. 99.9% of people need to do compound exercises in the beginning. So on chest day, you do a bench press, you do a flat bench, dumbbell bench, you do some type of bench. Bench is chest, shoulders, and triceps, okay? Back day, you deadlift first. Back day, you do lat pull down first, or you do seated row first, or you do bent over rows. Bent over rows are your rhomboids, your lats, your posterior deltoids, your biceps, your triceps. You can put way more pressure and way more resistance on the muscle doing compound lifts, and you want to use all of your muscle glycogen that you have at the beginning of the lift. You don't want to do it at the end. You won't grow. That's the whole point. You're breaking apart muscle without hurting yourself to grow. Now I have to lean back on this. I need to get a machine for this. This is my next gym purchase, will be a seated leg curl and a seated leg extension all in one. Maybe I should look for Black Friday. This thing, it gets the job done. It's not great. I lean back because the further I lean back, the higher in my quadricep this goes. So it increases the range of motion. That's why I'm leaning back. Lean back. Lean back. Are you guys conspiring to play Fortnite without me? Oh, Ryan, you got a driving simulator? Bro, that's awesome. Lighting's horrible in here. This is the first day. That's why I didn't clean up any of this. That's why these lights are on. This is the first day. You guys are witnessing the first day. This is gonna be transformative. Watch in 3 months. I'm gonna show you all how to do this. Anyone that watches this series, past, present, future, all times, you're gonna be able to look back at this and you're gonna be able to see. You just have to start. Just have to start. We're gonna build something. Watch. I can see. That's what I wanted to do before I do my next set. I have to put another embarrassing song on this gym playlist. It's music. That's what my lips were missing. I was listening to these damn podcasts. I wasn't pushing myself anymore. Pierce the Veil, I love you. Use this to our advantage. Let's go. Set number 2. Yeah, music was missing. Just hits different. I was gonna do cardio after this, but my right quadriceps telling me that I shouldn't. Good. All in due time. I got a Stairmaster right there, if you remember from the old streams. We will start doing walking and talking on my treadmill right here, and we will start doing Stairmaster. I don't think this is probably my first hard leg day that I've had. like I said, in like almost a year. And I had to work up to it. I've been doing leg days now for 2 months. First with no weight, gradually building up. That's why I chose today. I chose today and I chose leg day. Number one, I was gonna do it yesterday and earn my Thanksgiving, but of course the stream takes up most of my time, whether it's trying to get TikTok audio to work, whether it's trying to get my 2 PCs to be updated, run the game the way I want it to, OBS, layouts, different scenes. Streaming's a lot, guys. It's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's the same with weight training. I feel like weight training is harder in that respect. I feel like a ton of people frickin' stream. So this is way harder in that respect. Building in Fortnite is harder than this, though, I'll tell you that. All right, I'm over Dear Maria. Let's go. Let's go. Let's end on a good one. You know, I should take my sandals off. I don't know why I didn't earlier. Let's do this. Here we go. Whew, heavy lifting is over with legs. I'm gonna feel that. I'll need to stretch from that tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow is my favorite day. My favorite day is shoulder day. Tomorrow's gonna be a banger. I'm looking forward to shoulders, as I always do. Shoulders are my best. It's my best muscles that I have genetically. If you couldn't tell. And if you couldn't tell, next time try using your eyeballs. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Or am I? I don't know. I don't know at this point. I gotta use this song in shorts again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this here. I could do that. Are you guys far enough away for that? Yeah, I think you are. We'll use the step again. I'm gonna do calf raises. Calf raises, as one of my clients from England used to say. My calves. Does that say 256 views? 9 concurrent viewers. Oh, but I got a longer retention. I got a longer view duration with Fortnite. All right. Please do not break on me, because that'll go viral. Do one leg at a time. Broke it. Totally broke it. That's fine. I know what I can use instead. I wasn't using that anyway. I'll show you the other thing that I use, which will look very familiar. I took apart two of those tables and I made this thing, which I didn't even make it. I just I have it crudely put together with with this band. This band's doing a whole lot. A rubber band. Most flexible one I had. Was that my left calf? Yeah. All right. Woo. I don't think people that fat are supposed to be that high off the ground. That don't look right. That does not look right at all. The wood literally wasn't strong enough to hold all 280 pounds of BeauDeez. I haven't weighed myself in years, but I'm guessing, I know it's not 260, it's above that. I've been 260 before. And I gotta get on the front part, calf raises. You wanna be on your big toe knuckle on the bottom of your foot, your big toe pad. Nice thing about being fat, you don't have to do too much for weight. All right, we'll do 2 feet at the end. I can feel my left calf, which I've had injury problems with in the past. We'll do 2. The one was feeling like it was doing less good tearing and more bad tearing. I mean, it's not injured, but I could just tell if I were to really push it with that, I would strain my muscle, for sure. Guess I should do this on camera. All right, last set of the day. How long are we into this mug for? Let's go check. Let's check after the set, Bo. It'll still be there. Shut your mouth and do it. Money. Oh, and just like that, we're done. Now, if I was in a real gym, shouldn't say real gym, this is a real gym. This is my real gym. If I was in a professional gym, like an LA Fitness, an EOS, out here we have Mountainside, Golds, I would do inner and outer thigh machine right now. I don't have that though. And I did squats, lunges, we did step-ups, we did RDL, we did leg curls isolated, we did leg extension isolated, and we did calves. 7 exercises. Usually I aim for 7 to 8. If you're getting over that, usually you want somewhere between 20 and 40 sets, and since I'm not ready for 40 sets, let's see, what's 7 times 3? Could it be 21? That's 21 sets. So now again, if I was in better shape, squats, we'd be doing a drop set, and in a drop set there's 3 to 4 sets in there. So just in that one exercise you're getting 7 sets. Same with, I've never drop set lunges, that's stupid. I've never drop set step ups, that's also stupid because those are unilateral exercises. You're isolating one leg. It's not smart. I mean, you can do it if you're in crazy good shape, but I don't think it's that great for you. And then I would have done drop sets on the extensions, the curls, the calves, and maybe RDLs too. So, all right, guys, that is the end of the first gym stream. This was day one. Day one. Let's get a before. Get the before photo. All right. This is a 2X Carhartt shirt, which I feel like Carhartt shirts are made for fat people. Sorry if you don't like that. Sorry if you don't like that interpretation. It's true. Carhartt's made for fat people. It totally is. It's made for fat, burly men like myself, okay? This is day one. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. We're gonna be back here 5 to 6 days a week, and we're gonna get this done. And you're gonna see this go down all the way, and I'll get my six-pack back. I'm gonna get all my PRs back. I'm getting everything back. God bless. We'll see you in about, what time is it right now? What time is it? It's 5 o'clock my time. 30 minutes to 60 minutes is when the Fortnite stream starts. So we're gonna be streaming Fortnite in 30 minutes to an hour. I need to take a shower, obviously. I need to get supplements. Remember, supplements are gonna be creatine, branched chain amino acids, plenty of water, sugar, a protein drink if you got it, but food's better than a protein shake. So we're gonna be eating we're gonna be eating protein in our meal. Probably do a protein shake on that top of that. Branched chain amino acids, creatine, water, sugar. That's what I'm about to do. Then I need to set up my stream. I need to make a thumbnail. I need to get a banger title. I need to warm up. And I'm gonna play for like half an hour to an hour, and then we're doing Zone Wars for an hour. After Zone Wars, we're doing random duos, me and another person. I'm gonna pick people out of the chat. So stay tuned. Guys, thank you so much for joining me and being a part of this special journey that I'm on. We will see you in 30 to 90 minutes. God bless.